Hello, people. Basically clickbait. Yeah. Welcome to the run. That started out quite well and then I was in 112 pace for the longest time. Whatever. Also, I won't stop eating my pizza because I can't wait for an hour now. Like, beginning is boring anyways. I got the first trick world record. I call world record already. Nice. Also, honestly, if anything is wrong with like stream volume wise, let me know. If the game's too loud or too quiet.
De nombreux hommes ont cherché à se couvrir de gloire sur le champ de bataille, afin que le roi leur dise, comme Khosrow avait dit à Rustam, tu es le plus noble de les guerriers. Mais dès que le combat a commencé, j'ai su que je n'y avais pas ma place.
What?
La fierté de mon père, je la gagnerai non pas en tuant, mais en trouvant la salle au trésor du
Well, I'm
Maharaja et les merveilles qu'elle
not
recèle.
sorry. What the countdown wasn't even 40 minutes, it was 30, come on. Also thanks for the host sphere. Perfect ladder, free. Yeah, normally, that's just a small thing, but normally I have a rhythm of pressing A, and every fourth A press is a roll cancel. A really good one, thanks for those, Robbie. But in the last few days it just stopped working, so I did the boring roll cancel where you press roll once. I think I do my method later in after the first fight at the stairs. All these hosts. Thanks, Eraser.
Dois-je reprendre mon récit à partir de ce point la prochaine fois?
Okay. We slowly get to relevant points of the run. Let's see what my cutscene is. I think 258 or something? 258? Yeah, 258. Solid. And well, that was an okay start. One I could live with.
Un trésor que je pourrais arborer fièrement comme symbole de notre victoire. Si seulement j'arrivais à m'en saisir.
348 dagger. Already impossible. Start was too slow, but perfect jump, free. Yeah, for 348 I must have been here 2 seconds faster. That was nothing. Oh, hopefully I get this trick. Oh wait, I don't. Only second try, what a joke. Yeah, the first one I got I think Kata calls it fast wall run, I call it displacement or fucking joke. Whatever suits best. And still a 353 dagger, like, come on, what the fuck? Free. This here didn't matter because you have to wait for these poles anyway, so you don't lose any time, because it's cycle based. Oh yeah, here I held A to skip a cutscene. Did you know that was possible? Because I didn't. Until 1 week ago. By the way, that only works on controller. Like, I think I tested if you hold space. What's that? If you hold space, it doesn't work. But on the other hand, if you hold a direction like W, the prince will not walk forward after a cutscene. So that's a general keyboard thing. I think they just didn't implement a restriction for controller, and that's why it works. I believe it. Yeah, pay to save 4 frames over the course of the run. That's quite important. Got cancel there, that's okay. Interesting. Double. little strat here I found: if you torpedo the last enemy, the double. Well done. If you torpedo the last enemy, or it's more like if you retrieve the last enemy while he's dead on the floor, the cutscene starts 1 second earlier. Not sure why, but that's how it is. Holding A and mash. So at this point, I turn up my mouse sensitivity, and I think I'm not sure if it was this one, we'll see. Withholding strats, what? I actually said that while I was streaming. Not my fault if you weren't here. So yeah, in one run, maybe it was this one, I completely forgot that I turned the camera with mouse and I did with controller, and afterwards I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Free setup. Was it here? Nah, okay, it didn't. Then it was a previous run. Literally cheating. Reminder that momentum strats don't save time. Why would I do a first person glitch if I don't have to? Mouse is free. If you have a mouse where I can turn up DPI with that little button. The fast turn. Actually, that fast turn, that's quite interesting. That's also a small thing, that fast turn preserves momentum. So later in prison, when you do that little wall run to that pole, if you do a fast turn, you conserve momentum. You will get the instant swing. That's what determines it. Didn't know that for the longest time. Not sure if I get it in this run. I could be. We'll see later. And 755. Good enough. Yeah, I actually learned quite a lot. It's a lot of small stuff, but in the end it really adds up. Like I learned a lot of small stuff over the course of the last 2 weeks, I would say. Yeah, sub 8 is actually free. Like not getting sub 8 is an like an unironical joke. Allez. Je reprendrai à partir de ce point. Yeah, 847, eh? That's solid, I guess. It's okay. Something you can work with, maybe. First person cancel free. You just hit first person as soon as he lands. There's no need to wait for a roll or anything. And that's also a small thing. If you take that little passage between the pole and the plant thing, if you're too far left, the enemy will teleport in your way. It's just super minor, but to catch. Also, I used to roll here, which obviously takes away my momentum. And controller, you don't need that here as well. So you can just walk and keep the max speed. Free. Start is really cutscene heavy, so it's okay to, like when you offline grind, to watch other streams and interact in chat, because you have enough time, at least in the beginning. Later it gets a bit worse time-wise, but Since I was stuck in the first 30 minutes most of the time anyway, so that was cool. Faites attention à bla bla bla. Also, I don't think I got the funny camera glitch. If you press, yeah, no, I didn't. If you press camera reset there, on the right, at the right timing, the black bars on top and bottom disappear. It doesn't do anything. It just looks funny. If the cutscene is rigged. Oh yeah, this teleport is a meme. It's so much of a meme that I have a setup if it fails. Like where to position the box to still get through. Loses 3 or 4 seconds. Not a big deal. It would basically end my speedrunning career. It's over. Reminder that my setup is actually the best. Ramno died to palm tree. I mean, it's not wrong. I lost 30 seconds to palm tree. Oh, not 25, but still. Oh, spoiler. I mean, how can I know that? Also, this little stretch stays around 5 seconds if you do it quick enough, and if you are actually able to pull off pre-record, to pull off a first-person glitch to the right. Somehow, the first-person glitch to the left. Sorry, first-person glitch left. I fucking suck at. To the right is free, but to the left, I'm not as consistent. Shoe on head up, pre-recorded. I should say this saves around 5 seconds if you compare to over the saw blade. If you don't, it's more like 8 or something. So yeah. 1310 courtyard is okay. Some small mistakes, but I've been here with way worse times. And I kept going because of mid part of the run. Actually, I will talk about that later. I already said that to Eraser and Joe, that Ferroless Baths is consistent now. I would say I withheld the strat, but I didn't because no one ran this game in the meantime. But I will talk about it when we get there. It's actually, like, I found that maybe a week ago, and ever since I didn't game over in upper bath. And it has to do with Farah following you, or yeah, Farah going to a specific point. Yeah, more about that later. Dead fight. I think before this run I had 2 days or 2 or 3 days of dead fights where I couldn't get anything. Like at the most mediocre times. Yeah, it's consistent within a 5% margin of error maybe. Like if Farah gets super blocked, well, there's nothing you can do. But mostly it's placebo. It's not placebo. What the fuck, man?
J'ai vite découvert que pour peu qu'elle contienne assez de sable, la dague... Venez m'aider!
That hit was the only big mistake, I think. Well, it was not a mistake, it was time loss, but that was not my fault. Farah actually being useful. Also, I think if Joe tries it a bit, also slow-mo. No hit, right? No hit, but only if I call it no hit. Yeah, it wasn't your fault. Yeah, That's what I was referring to. So a cutscene start 1533. At that point I knew if this gets past second sword we are real. Because it's less about game overing, it's more about damage boost and all the shit that can go wrong on second sword split. Oh hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm just restreaming world records and stuff. Because of the death that I had to drink here once. Sadly, it's not a big deal. So yeah, in the last 2 or 3 days I consistently lost on average 15 seconds on dead fight. I didn't get it. The thing with dead fight, if you get a clean dead fight, you're like, yeah, that's easy. And if you don't, if you get blocked a few times, or if weird auto aiming, you're like, how am I supposed to get a good fight? It's psychologically weird, that fight. Also not hitting Farah, rip 3 seconds. Rip the best strat. Which is actually shit. Also interesting if your first person cancel the landing there after the jump after the checkpoint. The red card in most of the cases he will teleport not fully in front of you, but kind of, so you can always anticipate his movement and react to it. Like for some reason first person cancel and his spawn are correlated. I don't know. Nice hair physics, not wrong. If you turn off VSync, the hair gets really crazy. Like with VSync on, which you have to do to limit the game to 60 FPS and to be able to play the game without super glitches. Yeah. Gets even crazier. Also, I also have a setup for that. Hey, Anno. If you wait a bit with the roll. Like if you pause a bit after you got up the stairs, then you roll around the corner and then you mesh landscape, it works for some reason. Cause you're behind the corner and the camera kinda adjusts to that. Also that doesn't even say frames, that says a full trap cycle. Cause if you don't get it you have to wait for the trap cycle, or mostly you have to wait for the trap cycle to complete so you can fall down. So it's more of a 2-3 second thing. But that's not only the camera, that's the general movement before you get into this area.
Je vous attends ici. D'accord?
Also my first person glitches backwards are just... Especially here, I always noticed they're just insane. Because of that, here you reset the camera twice. Because if you don't, and you walk into here, you get a reversed camera, which is really annoying. I set the language to French simply because I can. There's no language time difference in this game, but I had German on for, I don't know, 2 years, and I was like, yeah, boring. And most others played on English, so I wanted something else, and yeah, French it was.
Je l'ai. À vous maintenant.
J'aime les fraises. First person is overrated. Well, to calm me down, I had French in school and I basically don't speak any more French. I just forgot it all, kinda. Oh no, I missed the button. Oh no, I have to rewind. Oh, That's... Oh, I missed it again. Oh, now I made it. Forced joke, so funny. And cutscene. I was so mad at this point. And I hit the numpad by accident. Yeah, not getting pushed into the cutscene by the door, and therefore not moving in the cutscene loses, I think, 5 seconds or something. It's not a big deal. I had sub 21 and a warehouse before. I think at a 2055, I told Eraser about it. That run died at Bath's damage boost. Oh yeah, this movement here. This, like if you roll to the left and then attack the back enemy, one always, and I mean always, teleports to Farah. So if anyone ever goes for safe cutscene skip, just do this movement. It's easy. Also I compared, if you end the fight there, it's equally fast to do this way to get around the birdcage than it is to do the max war run at the gate. So if you end it around the save point, it doesn't matter. If you end it further forward, it's like 1 second difference or something. Consistent Zoobox didn't fail me ever since. It does seem like I was right. The only thing is sometimes you get an instant camera, sometimes you get the one that turns around like that. I think that's bound to how fast you move your stick in the first person glitch. I'm not sure. Sounds. Yeah, it does have sounds, but if you fight in the landscape view, which is kind of the overview camera of the area, those sounds are disabled. But if you fight normally with a normal camera, the sounds are there. But you want to find a landscape view to avoid slow-mo animations. You just glitch through the door. Good one. Also skipping the last enemy and therefore skipping the save point cutscene is also really consistent. I think once in all those twice in all those tries I did, Farah got killed, so I had to rewind once, but that's it. Did you grind this game so much? Well, I just did. Like I worked until 3 PM and then... Oh yeah, okay, you mean... And then I played the game I want to say. Decent fight. For the power, if you do the power attacks, you want to be really close to the scarab, so the prince doesn't do his roll and then power attack. Because first of all, that's obviously a longer animation, and second of all, it's has a higher chance of you getting hit and just doing another power attack. Also box magic. 1, 2. Oh, there's a box, cool. Shoutouts to Robbie for this glitch.
Aucune idée. Il n'y a aucune fissure par où vous pourriez vous faufiler?
Also, I got this movement down as well. If you first person glitch right, you can see on my controller what I do. Then you approach the middle of that trap, and right before it you hold right on movement, like on both analog sticks. Oh, I did figure out that's like you have, I would say 30 centimeters to spare. It's not that much, because if you do it before that 30 centimeter zone, the box will end up in the fence. So you can't grab it. It's not that much. Yeah, it is. Imagine I actually tried that. Not cucked by the bird. Yeah, if you do 2 rows and then war run after that corner all the way, you make it. Middle of the room. Well, you must have done with different movement then. Or, okay, or the box didn't end up where it does, but on the upper part. Yeah, but moving... If you did that, moving the box around the fence is just as slow. Like, there's no benefit from it. Clearly spliced. Also, the jump simply because I can. I stopped doing that because I used to fail it. But then I... Like, with 2 cents, you can just try it once. It's easy. Oh yeah, about the traps, I should mention that. I got hit by the trap because I want to drink here twice. So make sure Farah follows. I had multiple occasions where I didn't drink. I was like, yeah, Farah will follow, and then I game over at the end of this corridor because she didn't. Because she got stuck somewhere. I don't fucking know. Also, there's no need to wait for her to go around the corner. You simply hit the Farah follow trigger at the left side of this door frame and then... Or of that hole, and then, well, she follows or she's stuck. Waiting before entering the cutscene doesn't change anything. Oh yeah, getting stuck in enemies, that's funny. Okay. Please pay attention to this damage boost. Just look at it and tell me it's fucking beautiful, because that's what it fucking is. Oh my god. That's just a meme. That's all that is. Oh, it's insane. Okay, so the movement here I was talking about is wait here, like 0, 1, and then you do the torpedo. Because waiting there, what I'm quite sure happened is that Farah needs a bit of time to go up the stairs, so she's in the safe area and you don't game over. And so far, that's right. Joe asked if you can wait on the right side of the door frame there for 1 second. I'm not sure because that's not my route, but probably it's just about waiting 1 or 2 seconds, so she's following. Yeah, as I said, it didn't fail me ever since. And minus 1 minute 5, 28:06 second sword. Like on this bit, there was no mistake. That was just hot. That's all it was. Well, here you have to die because you left Farah behind. Well, you don't have to. In some cases, she's at the button without twisted neck, but it's just too risky to go for it, so we just kill herself. It's a quick death anyways. So lost 3 runs to Farah following. I'm still not sure why. I have some theories, but no point in saying something about that if I'm not sure what happened. That she didn't follow thrice. But in those 3 attempts I did something different. So yeah, I don't know. Second try, because as I said, first person glitching to the left is just... I can't do it. I'm just horrible at it. Here I was playing a bit of roulette, because right now I have 2 Sentang. Oh, awesome. The perfect one. Basically pixel perfect. So right now I had 2 cents out of 4 and no slow-mo tanks. And normally from the 3 enemies, you would now get... Like you will fill up all your sand tanks and you get half a slow-mo tank. But that was planned, yeah, sure. But I was at this point I was really trying to remember, did I already kill the 32nd enemy? And I thought I did.
Une fissure.
Because if you kill enemy 16, 32, 48, 64, you get a new moon tank, like those half-moon slow-mo tanks, and all of those tanks get filled up automatically. So I was quite sure at 31, which means killing one gives me slow-mo tanks and the sand, of course. And as it will turn out in a few seconds, I was right about it. It's because I got hit by... I missed one enemy in the first fight, like I got hit mid-retrieve, so it didn't count. Because normally, if you don't miss a kill until here, you have... With my route, you have 32 enemies, so... Just slow-mo tanks. Yep, and there it was. Also interesting side rolls mid-combat. I think this fight was quite horrible. Yep, horrible. And I think he blocks again. Oh yeah, because he's a fucking piece of shit. But you can torpedo off that furniture, luckily. Nice fight, I know. Also, this run is invalid because you will see in a second. The enemy wasn't close enough to the door, so he didn't target him.
Une salle commune pour soldats. L'odeur de la nourriture s'exhalait encore de la cuisine.
Dude, imagine fighting in this game if the enemies don't wait for retrieves, it would be unplayable. Actually unplayable. So sometimes if you don't get the wall jump, the enemies will block you because of their spawns and you have to take another path. Luckily I got through, so that was okay. Also, slow-mo is placebo. I just want trigger robbing, it's fine. Also, the thing is, if I'm on a good pace, I don't want to know when my time is running down or something. If I lost time on a split, it's a mental thing. My life is placebo. Not wrong. Not wrong. Wait 1 second of timer going down and do it. Easy. Oh, I think I got that one as well. Oh, yes. Oh. The gamer legend. So aside from that fight, which was a bit unclean in the wall jump... Yeah, that is the same setup as slow-mo, I know. That's what Eraser does. It's just... Minus 115. Yeah, it's just... If you do the slow-mo, it basically tells you when to... Or it's more like, you know when the rewind timer goes down so you can adjust to it more, I don't know. But yeah, there's no real difference. It's just you save a slow-mo. This game's so rogue. Yeah, it is. Zipless, like, there's a lot of cool tricks. It's really fun to run unless you grind for a 113. But otherwise it is really cool to do all those tricks. So here we walked under the bridge, skipping the whole tower. Now we just have to get back up again. I missed that. Ah, come on. Some more num5 cheats incoming. Nice desktop. I'm not sure why DXWin captures the desktop for like a few frames before starting up the game, but I don't care. So yeah, keyboard F, W, roll, S, A, jump, consistent.
Ouvrez cette porte.
Mais je suis sérieuse.
Oh yeah, here. I jumped in that messed with camera and position. That was
Allez,
really
ouvrez
funny.
cette porte.
Mais je suis sérieuse. Il est vraiment cassé.
Yeah, F is for first person. Then you have to wait a bit or you'll get a kind of diagonal roll, but to pay respect. W space for the roll forward,
Je suis en haut.
get up, S for turning around, and A jump
Il y a un large balcon.
for the jump to the left.
Venez, je vais vous montrer.
Yeah, sometimes, like if you have 2 sands, you can skip that sand cloud.
Restez au
If you're sure enough that you won't fail in caves, which I normally am. But I took it because I think I had 1 sand on it. Yeah, Spyro 2, I know. It's actually a hard game. Jumping out of first person.
C'est trop loin. Je n'y arriverai pas.
You hit the trigger and rewind back.
C'est trop loin. Je n'y arriverai pas.
Je sais où je suis.
Also shoutouts to Robbie for this.
Vous pensez pouvoir m'y rejoindre?
Bien sûr. Ça devrait être facile de là où je me trouve.
Before we used to walk around the area on the wall basically, but that's faster by a few seconds. Actually got a gold with that a few days ago. Quite big one as well, like
Qu'à demander à la première
6, 7 or
créature que
something.
je croise. Pardon, pourriez-vous m'indiquer où se trouvent les bains? Bien sûr, j'y travaille.
Ah bien sûr, j'ai travaillé something.
Rejoignons-nous au bain.
Also another really small tech.
Me donne
Normally if you
des
just
ordres comme un laquais.
mesh sword
C'est ma faute.
before a breakable wall, he will do
C'est
this
qui commence.
combo where at the
Sinon,
end he
il nous
does
marche sur
his
la tête.
up sword thing, which takes really long.
C'est trop gentil.
So what I do instead is
Parce qu'elle me fait de la peine.
sword, move forward a bit,
Tout
like
ça suffit.
analog stick tap
Il va
forward and
falloir
then
qu'il commande.
mesh sword. So he only does the first 2 parts of the combo.
Depuis longtemps.
Saves maybe half a second or something.
Vous parliez de ces
Whatever.
bains-là.
Not even
Salut
relevant.
aux autres. Ceux qui se trouvent de l'autre côté de la ville.
J'y travaillais de mon vivant.
De l'eau chaude et des senteurs parfumées. Dommage que vous n'ayez pas été là. Bon, arrête de
I'm not
parler
fully
de
sure
ça,
what I
tu veux.
just said, but I hope it's not relevant in a criminal way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump. Ah, dude, caves movement is just so good. I love it. Caves is one of the few areas, aside from the beginning, I guess, where there's no tricks, it's just movement, that's all. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I see. I can see the translation there, kinda. Yeah, there I did my tech again, but the first sword missed the wall, although I was right in front of it, which is interesting in my opinion, but okay. I'm not Ubisoft, luckily, so I don't have to think about it. Pot broken, world record. So in case you thought, oh, casual areas, oh, that's boring. Well, I have some good news for you. And goodbye. Another first person glitch. Oh yeah, right in German, it's zu meinen Lebzeiten war ich Bademeister. I remember. So here we're already past half of the run. Also, if you take the path I take, which is you do the first turnaround when the prince's feet start to stick out, then you're on a good line to ignore the bats and jump off directly. If you go any further, your way inbounds in this area will be longer and the bats will attack you. Rip perfect jump to the ladder. Basically over. Yeah, here you see my meshing rhythm. Or you saw it, better said. So until here, the run was quite clean. It had a few smaller mistakes, adding up to, I think, 30 seconds. And In 40 minutes of gameplay, 30 seconds of time loss is nothing. That's just an insane run. But this is where the interesting part starts. The next 2 splits will be something. Well, they won't be horrible, obviously, because 1:30 is a fucking insane time, but it will be something. Wait, where's the prince? I want to see the prince. What's the... Oh, there he is. Okay. Whew. Lucky. Yeah, when we get to Hall of Learning, I will say a few words about that, because it's just so unfortunate. In basically all of those 2 weeks, Hall of Learning was not a problem enemy-wise, and in this one run they teleported my way. It was so frustrating. Vision Reservoir. Should play this video after the run. Dun, 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 dun. Another little thing here. Since I suck at first-person glitching to the left, I just first-person glitch to the right, and then go backwards with a slight angle to the right, so I walk over the button. Oh, spoilers! Yes, sorry. I mean, oh, what will happen in Hall of Learning? Who knows? No one can know it. Oh, the jump is free. Stalked. Yeah, if you don't pay attention to that, you won't really see that wall break movement thing. Only because I mentioned that, I think. Eraser claims that he was outside of my apartment, watching through the window. I actually called the police. Yeah, Farah's really neat. Good thing we simply ignore her all the time. Like, literally all the time. Like, goodbye. That's why we get zombies, so like we have 0 health because the enemies don't bother us now. Also, I think we get the really good movement here. We'll see. Yeah, there's some position where you end up right in the middle and you can just first-person glitch backwards. I haven't made it consistent, but as you see, it is possible. Saving maybe 5 seconds or even more, because moving that statue is really slow. Yeah, as I said, I didn't figure out a consistent setup yet. I just got that by luck, but I think it's because the pillar is kind of in your way and it blocks you a bit. Something, not sure. That's what I think happened. Meaning to Berlin. Oh yeah, I read about that. The new ICE. Yeah, it's your thing. I know. Pretty cool. Okay, so let me tell you about the strat here. The one I do, which basically Robbie did, but now I stole it. Could you grab the mirror? Thanks. So you drink twice, you regain your health, which you have to do to take a save point later. With the 0 health, you can't take save points. You kill one enemy, and then as soon as you're at that pillar, normally the second one teleports in your way. And that's like the enemy's positions were perfect. But of course, this one particular fucking run, he attacks me from behind the mirror and hits me. That's just absolute nonsense. I have to wait a full cycle until he fucks off already. Oh, that was so much bullshit. In 2 weeks before, not once have I had trouble there. Not once. RIP 25 seconds. It's probably more like 20 and the rest was movement, but still. Well, to be fair, this run had a lot of good RNG until here, so I had to get some bad one at some point. Like, if you remember my damage boost at second sword, which I literally just winged, I just went for it, like, he's attacking, do something, and it worked. It's pretty cool. Yeah, because of those 2 hits, my health is really low, which means there are 2 options now after this fight. In case I don't die here. Because if you die here, you softlock because you skipped her. So it's either drink once or don't drink. Make sure you don't get hit anywhere and barely make the bat's damage boost in Torture Chamber. And, well, yeah, oh, this health, yeah. And also I wasn't even scared because he always grabbed her at this angle. Nice HP, I know. That fucking blue guy in Half Learning made this run so clutch. Like, it didn't have to be at all. Well, I said he grabs the fence, I didn't say he grabs the ledge. That backflip was just absolute bullshit.
Qu'est-ce qui vous fait penser?
D'accord.
Je reprendrai à partir de ce point. Cheat 5, not wrong. So I was still on pace for 1:12. Well, not realistically, but if you're on pace for 1:12 here, regarding best possible time, you know this run can certainly get somewhere. I think I lost 5 seconds in that fight, 5 to 10 seconds in that fight. That's not a big deal. Can't compete, yeah. Sure. Also, this pole is magic. The only pole that does this. It's amazing.
La porte s'est ouverte.
J'arrive.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I jumped to the left here. But I was like, okay, I didn't die, didn't lose a rewind, didn't lose health, don't care. Whatever.
Venez.
Venez.
Regardez.
Regardez.
Attendez, voyons où va ce couloir.
She's just yelling out verbs at this point. Like, is she even trying?
À tout à l'heure. Je suis en haut.
Another small thing, if you don't drink, that's useful. You can reset your camera in the cutscene, so you can just walk forward afterwards. Interesting, maybe.
Vous croyez que je peux sauter?
Essayez. Qu'est-ce qui peut vous arriver
Essayez.
de toute façon? Allez-y.
Essayez what? So in around 5 seconds, Robbie will say something about a frame perfect lever, which is actually impossible.
Je vous rejoins de l'autre côté de la porte.
So please ignore him.
C'est à vous de faire attention.
It's actually not possible to get the cutscene skip here with the lever, with the frame perfect release. More dragons free.
Je suis là. Je n'arrive pas à ouvrir.
Just look at this and tell me I'm dead inside. I'm not sure why this first one failed. It did, like, the start, the position looked really good. I think I was slightly too low. And then of course I couldn't replicate it. Because I fucking suck. Oh, and I want to try again. Oh well, the enemy's in your way. That's unfortunate. I think yesterday I said something about the enemy super blocked me. That was course wrong. I misremember. Only that one who teleported inside me, but that's fine. So apparently it saves 15 seconds over the optimal route without it. I lost 25. It's quite simple mathematics to see that this was not worth doing. But at least getting down is free. Also small movement, if you glitch backwards here, you just get into a good lane already. Skipping splits. Basically spliced. So at this point I knew my best possible time would be around 1:13:20x or something. That setup? Oh yeah, setup is pretty hot. I wonder who found that. Does anyone in chat know who found that? Oh yeah, Farah almost killed me here. I was literally 20 centimeters away from death. Which would have been hilarious. Anymore. I think that's the third time an enemy teleports inside me. I can't move anymore on this run. What the fuck? Oh, I'm talking about... Oh, Epic Dude Guy's here. That's cool. There he is. When you get sub 52 prison, but it's irrelevant. Like it's shit. Do some real Zipless. What? What's that even supposed to mean?
Une prison. Il y en avait une de similaire dans le palais de mon père. Je n'y avais jamais mis les pieds. Aujourd'hui, c'était moi le prisonnier. Et je cherchais désespérément une issue.
So we'll see if I get the instant turnaround. No save and quit. Best meme. The instant turnaround. This chat is just full of bullies right now. What the fuck? Here. Instant wall run, and of course I didn't get it. Yeah. I think I got it in the previous run. I think there I turned around too late, so I didn't carry over the momentum and didn't get the good pull. Whatever, it's super minor anyway. So this trick is free until it fails. Oh, I got it. Actually, huge shoutouts to Razor. His setup is really good. In all these weeks, in all these 2.5 weeks, it failed me once, which is okay because everything in pop is inconsistent. So now for the real shit. I didn't get hit after the observatory fight, and I knew the bats do, or I think the bats do 10 damage. I was like, I can make this. That I do have more than 10 health, I think. So I was like, yeah, just try it, whatever. And I ended up with 2. I'm not kidding, with literal 2 health points. That was just fantastic. It's a free trick, honestly. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you have 3 health or 15 or something at this point. Because if one enemy hits you after the button rewind trick, right after the cutscene, you're dead anyway, so that doesn't really matter. It's just funny to see I have 2 health points right now. Button rewind trick was the only real thing left, like not getting killed afterwards. What? I'm not replugging anything. And I somehow survived, by the way. Right side bird. Yeah, it is. I didn't hear anything from me. So. You're already assuming what I'm doing. Also, yeah, take the sand cloud for 2 reasons. First of all, I want to make sure Farah follows, because if you don't follow, if you don't take the sand cloud, or if you don't at least wait there for 1 or 2 seconds, she'll be too far behind and not follow and your game over for some weird reason. Fucking fear, man. Also, one drink gives you 30, so 30, 60, 90, 98. Like it's either 97, 98, something like that. So also I take the sand cloud to get full sands, because if you retrieve with full sands, your slow-mo tanks will fill up, and I'll need that for the fighting technique, which is jump, sword, slow-mo, dagger, and the slow-mo. With slow-mo on there, you can retrieve the enemies like that. If you don't, they will always block the dagger. And yeah, obviously I want as many slow-mos as possible to get fast retrieves. Because otherwise you have to knock them down and then retrieve when they're on the floor and slow shit. That was a bit scary because I got the slow-mo, so I had to go into landscape view to fix. Good thing they didn't fully gang up on Pharaoh, so that was fine. Ah, the double. Also, as I said, if you fill a new slow-mo tank, the others all will fill up. So until then I can freeze kill all the enemies. Also wall jumping free. Yeah, so far this fight is really good. Her almost dead, but that's fine because she knocked down that enemy. Fast retrieve. Freeze kill. Bullshit. And that's it. Gold by 3 seconds. Like on that split, not everything was perfect, but most of it really. That was like the only mistake was not getting the fast war run. That's it. That was just. I didn't miss any slow-mo kill. Like 1 or 2 missed torpedoes, but that's normal. You can't have a fight without. Or once in your lifetime, maybe. Oh hey, Esco. If you just came in, you missed all of the run and all of the fun. But that's fine. I'll upload it with this post-commentary later.
Le sablier est tout proche. Je le sens.
Je sens.
Comment?
Je ne peux pas l'expliquer.
Yeah, at this point I was obviously really nervous. Because if I lost less than 40 seconds from here to the end, 40 seconds is quite a lot to lose there. That's it. That's the run. And what I did is this. I didn't jump off, but I got up. Rip 2 seconds. Holding A, legend. So, time for a little cutscene. How are you guys doing? Hope you all got some ice cream. Also sub 1 cutscene in case anyone cares. I don't, but whatever.
La dague était dans votre main. Pourquoi avoir hésité? Pourquoi? Vous vous croyez plus malin que les autres, mais vous êtes comme tous les autres. Comme tous ces soldats qui ne savent que tuer.
He asked you missed 2807 second sword. The beginning was just hot as fuck.
Pardon.
Où êtes-vous?
Juste ici.
Prenez ma main. Serrez-la.
For anyone who doesn't know, this cutscene is 2 minutes 15 long. And there's no skip for it. In no category.
C'est pas ce que j'ai dit.
Non, c'est vrai. Tout ce qui se passe est de ma faute. Je voulais les honneurs, la gloire. J'ai causé notre perte.
Vous êtes brave. Zipless.
Yet. Sorry.
Si cette tombe doit être la nôtre,
But what I have to say,
disparaîtra avec nous.
this cutscene
Et puis,
is really good for your nerves. Because when the cutscene started, I was dead. Was nervely dead.
vous tremblez.
And
Je détestais
those 2:15 you can
pouvoir sortir d'ici.
not wrong. You can take a deep breath,
Quand j'étais petite,
short bathroom break if you need it,
pris un mot secret.
and calm down. And that really helped us to say. If like without the cutscene,
Il suffisait que je le chuchote.
throughout those 2.5 years, I think I would have produced way more mistakes
Ça se comprend.
afterwards if there was no small cooldown phase.
Quel est ce mot?
For me at least. So I don't mind this cutscene. Update your description. Yeah, I will after this video is done, because I want to link to the post-commentary video. But thanks for reminding, Shin. Okay. Cutscene over. Hardest part of the game, the stairs. Feel free to look at my controller. This goes on for 50 seconds. The controller input viewer is not frozen. I think you get the point. Was Stradox? No, oh, who was doing the section? Eraser went. No, Cribben. Cribben was doing the section, wasn't he? I think Cribben did it for me. Because he was right behind me and he basically jumped up as soon as I asked.
De quoi parlez-vous? Où êtes-vous?
So believe it or not, on this pace, I was afraid that I forgot
Seulement nous pouvions rester.
which door is the right one. Other across, to the left, across. Also nice. Almost getting stuck.
Seulement nous pouvions rester ici.
I was like, was it the right door? Did I miss?
Où êtes-vous?
I'm feeling the nervosity coming back.
Je ne vous vois pas.
Across, two to the
Qu'est-ce que...
right.
Ça devient vraiment ridicule.
Me.
Farah?
Prenez-moi dans vos bras.
Where do I go?
Pourquoi êtes-vous si distant?
Farah?
Restream? It shouldn't be. Looks all fine for me.
Cette grotte magique
Also, I took out the sword
est-elle réelle?
because I'm a legend.
S'il s'agissait d'un rêve, nous l'avons fait tous les deux. Ça, j'en suis sûr.
Gotta go. Imagine staying for 9 literal minutes. That's fine, see you around, chat.
Oh non.
Oh no. No, it works, okay. I was so nervous that I would wall run here, so I let go of any direction and then blocked. I had to. Also turning around with enemies and auto-targeting is just, it's not working.
Oh non.
I mean, it would be 9 minutes if the run finishes, but who knows that? Who can... I don't know that. First person glitch at the fence is actually impossible. Just saying. Also after the cutscene you can hold forward and wall run. Like while basically as the screen flashes white you can hold. Also nice camera where I can't see fucking anything, that's cool. Don't you run 80%? Yes. But they have sand, so I'm not nervous. Like in this run, if you fail it, the run is over. It's for what, 3 seconds of time save? Not worth. And any percent you have to, because you lose your dagger otherwise. And you still have a dagger, so you can rewind. Any percent is actually dead. I jokingly told Kella that I'll get the 36 and any percent. He was like, please don't, I don't want to play this game again. I was like, yeah, okay. Same. So if you're here at this pace, you basically question everything. Like, is that where the camera goes for the setup? Is that good? Will I die? 16 warrior within, nice one. Well, if you don't want to play this game, just don't do it. Also, my movement here. Here, to this wall jump, like to this wall jump, I lost the run once. And my mistake was to press A too early, so now I'm pressing really late so that doesn't happen anymore. And so far it didn't. Also, YOLO bets is free. Top of the ladder hit, immediately jump off after that, so you get the good bet cycle. Basically a good idea, but if you're me and you hit the sword too early, you're like, they will hit me, I'm dead. Not the best thing ever. Okay, I lost 6 seconds, that was fine. The current pace was 1:14.00, so I had to save 1 literal second from 34. That's all. 1 second, and I knew I have it. But of course, I said that before, I cannot first person glitch left. I'm unable to do it. In some neuroscientific way. I just can't. So I did the third try. No, I'm pretty sure it's not my controller. It's actually me. It's no SIBO. Like, it doesn't work. My hands are too stupid to slowly go left. Slowly right? That's something else. I don't know. Not a big deal. Just hold it upside down. Not wrong. Okay, at this point I knew it. If we do last fight without A, dying, and B, getting blocked 6 million times, that's it. That's all I still need. Upside down. Good emote. No. Also, that 606 gold is basically not replicatable. I got insane fight RNG for last fight and for Vizier. Like block wise. But saving 1 out of 34 seconds is very much doable. Farah. 9. Okay. At this point I was the prince. I was determined as fuck and I missed the first enemy, but got a double. And that's basically how this fight goes. A lot of blocking and missing and a lot of luck, and that's it. So yeah, this wall jumping over to hit enemies is basically a good idea. Practically, you will see that in a second. That's if they want to stop you from jumping over, they will. They surely fucking will. Right here. You can't avoid them. They gang up on you and they hit you. And you didn't jump over. And then he's stuck in time and you can't hit him. So much nonsense. Free dodge. Like jumping over those under sweep attacks is the freest thing ever. It was less the prince and more the enemies which didn't let me do anything. Nice jump? Yeah, no.
D'accord.
Now the fight was average, it was okay. I've certainly had better, but I did not complain. Because new from loading the cutscene is on average 230, a bit less, so that's it. Also nice mouse. That's in the recording. It's when you reload the game, the mouse is centered to and put it out every time. This starts fucking perfect.
Arrêtez ça immédiatement.
Also, although aside from this first block, it's pretty decent.
Il s'apprête à vous trahir.
Tes efforts sont vains.
I knew I wasn't paid for saving 1 second. Minimum 1 second.
Amenons-le devant mon père.
Getting blocked, of course I would get blocked there. It's not getting blocked is pay to win.
Je vous ai ordonné d'arrêter. Vous
You have to pay
désobéissez.
$10 to Ubisoft every time you don't want to get blocked in this game. Pretty sure. Interesting.
Ton père était un grand guerrier dans sa jeunesse.
And that's it. From here it's 110 until the end, so you wait it out. That's the bad thing about
Vous
Warrior
allez
Within,
finir par vous épuiser.
where they ended super clutch in this game where you have 1 minute 10 of basically downtime to realize you did it. It's over. This is how it's done. Respected women. He does block counters, yeah. That's the problem. Also, this cutscene is 38 seconds, so entering with 113 less than 22, that's confirmed it. And it was. I think it was 16 or something, so yeah, 6 seconds under. Any last words? And crash. I honestly thought that might happen because just why not? And it hit. It's over. It's over. Yeah. It's over.
Alors c'était vrai. C'était un traître.
Tenez. Ramenez-la à la salle du trésor. Gardez-la bien.
I was at this point. I was sitting here in my chair. I was speechless. I was empty. There was nothing. After I think 15 minutes, I started simply laughing, and then I slowly realized it's over.
J'ai dit que j'étais reconnaissante. Mais pas à ce point.
Dude, Pharaoh's not even legal age. It's global ban.
Je ne suis plus une enfant pour croire à de telles sornettes.
Basically rape, honestly.
C'est vrai. Ce n'est qu'une histoire.
Attendez.
Attendez.
Pas votre nom.
Appelez-moi Kakolukiam.
Well, that's it. 113. As you saw in the end, it was a lot of like it was interesting until the start of this run was just was fucking live. But Like observatory getting blocked by the enemy 25 seconds. Palm tree 25 seconds. Sick 5 seconds here is not relevant, and 25 to RNG. So whoever wants to get 112, you can do it. It's highly unlikely, but you can do it. That's it. Thanks for the GGs. Wins harder strats, yeah, sure. Of course. Because what I did is free. In case anyone wants to implement observatory fight skip or, I don't know, damage boost birdcage or the hard warehouse thing, feel free to do so. But I will not give a shit about that. Oh yeah, Palace defense cutscene. Skip. Oh yeah, that's a good meme. Actually, good meme. Well, whoever wants to hunt for the 108, have fun. Thanks for watching, people. If you want to watch some good Zipless, well, bad news for you. I'm hosting Joe. No, thanks a lot for watching. SoT Zipless is over. And next stream will either be Fusion Test or Max Payne GBA. Max Payne GBA for the Shots Fired Marathon, the D-Rush thing. So yeah. Peace out, people.
Thank you for the host, Tokoloni. English isn't your first language? Yeah, but you speak good English. I've heard you speak before. You could make videos with that. Oh, I guess your friends might not though.